As the Olympic year competitive season gets underway, we stop by Houston, Texas at Cypress Gymnastics Academy for an update on Jonathan Horton's Liz Frank injury that he sustained at the World Championships. We also wanted to get his thoughts on training with the 2004 Olympic all-around champion, who's been in Texas alongside him for several weeks. Please leave your comments, rate this interview, and subscribe to IG Online's YouTube channel.
Here we are at Cypress Gymnastics Academy in Houston, Texas, USA, with Jonathan Horton, world and Olympic medalist. Jonathan, last time we talked, it was immediately after your surgery for a tarsometatarsal joint or Liz Frank injury. Where are you with your recovery, and how are you feeling right now?
Great. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm posted up on one foot right now on the bad one. It's actually doing really, really well. February 7th, the screws come out, and you being a doctor yourself, you know it's a pretty simple procedure. And I've been told 3, 4, 5 weeks after that I should be released to dismount and start doing some light tumbling and vault. Hopefully, my goal is by the end of March, or a few weeks after that, I'll be doing almost 100% of my gymnastics again.
Well, I know that much of the global gymnastics community is very happy to hear that. When we were talking back in August, John, you had made a promise that you were going to get better on horse, and I think a lot of people will agree with the fact that a mistake on pommel horse kept you out of the all-around final in Tokyo. I know that wasn't your focus. Obviously, the team competition was. But do you remember this guy right here?
Yes, I do.
So has this injury made you a better horse swinger?
It definitely has. I hope people can see the difference. I've increased my start value a little bit. I'm swinging better. I feel like the routine is flowing really well. I feel like a lot of people have their expectations like way up here that John Horton's going to be some ridiculous horse guy now since I've had so much time to train it. But really, I'm just hoping for a little improvement. My goal is to be able to score 14.5, 14.6, which is a lot better than a 13.6, 13.7, which I have been. And yeah, you're right. In the last Worlds, a pretty big mistake in the middle of the routine kept me out of the final. But this injury has definitely kind of been a blessing in disguise. It's helped me here. It's helped me on a lot of other things too.
Great. Now, it is 2012. We're in the Olympic year. The Olympic hype is going to start ramping up. What's your favorite part about the Olympic hype? This is, really your third time, in a way, in an Olympic cycle to get prepared. What's your favorite part of all the Olympic hype and all that goes along with that?
Well, the Olympic hype can be pretty overwhelming. There's so many people kind of pushing and pulling you to do different things. But my favorite part of it, I'd have to say, is at the end of the day, I sit down and I think about the fact that, wow, this is what I've trained for my whole life. I'm 26 years old now, and, wow, I am 26 years old. I'm getting old. I think about all the hard work, all the time I put into it, and it's worth, everybody wanting to talk to you. They want to know what's going on, what's it like to train for the Olympics, and just being in the mix of it, being a part of it is super cool.
Now, you just finished a national team training camp, and you're here training with Chris Brooks, 2012 Olympic hopeful, and Paul Hamm has spent several weeks here with you. Tell me a little bit about that experience of having Paul back here training with you alongside Chris.
It's been an awesome experience to have these guys here. It's been so motivating. You have an Olympic champion in the gym. You've got one of the best guys in the country, somebody that I have trained with and looked up to my entire life, Chris. And when you have those kind of guys in the gym to push you, and I can push them as well, it just elevates. We just keep getting better and better. And that's one of the reasons I came down to Houston. I knew I was going to have the opportunity to train with some of the best gymnasts in the world, and that small dream is coming true.
What are your goals for the Winter Cup as we're moving toward it in just over a week? What are your goals for that competition?
I'm only going to do one event at Winter Cup. That's pommel horse. So everybody will get to see a little bit of what I've been working on. Hopefully it goes well. And my goal is to just hit the routine and perform it well. I'm going to try to do a dismount and land on one foot and roll onto my back like I have been in training. So it's going to be a 1-point deduction. And a lot of people that don't know I'm hurt are probably going to be like, what's he doing? But it's my first event. I'm the first guy up. And I just want to go out there, have some fun, and put some pressure on myself. I haven't felt that nervousness, that a little bit of panic right before a routine in a while. So I want to feel that, and I want to get through a good routine.
Well, you heard it here first folks here at IG Online, all is well with Jonathan Horton. We're looking forward to a very exciting 2012. All the best to you in 2012, John. It's going to be an exciting year, as it always is every single Olympic year. Best of luck to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for talking to me today.